Hey everybody, thank you for checking out the new Trampionship Wrestling channel. This is where I'm going to do all my wrestling stuff, keep it separate from the beer. We're taking a step back from the beer. We're not leaving it behind, but we are taking a step back. I just got back from NXT at the Pensacola Base Center. It was an amazing show, so we're going to run over it real quick. I didn't get any footage because they have a zero tolerance on video recording. So you'll see a couple of 10-second clips on Twitter from other people that were there, and that's about it. No good footage whatsoever. Hopefully some of it shows up on NXT WWE Network show, but I'm not going to hold out hope. Some of it might end up in a couple of entrance videos. There were 3 superstars with no entrance videos yet, so fingers crossed. We're going to toss the card up right here. That's what you're looking at. It was, honestly, it might have been the greatest show I've ever been to. I've only been to a handful. I went to one WCW pay-per-view in St. Louis. I went to Bad Blood in 1996, the first Hell in a Cell match for WWE. Wonderful matches where Kane debuted. Great match. Some really great stuff. I went to a SmackDown episode a few years back in the original brand split down here in Pensacola. That was a great show. Got to see some great legends, but tonight honestly was the best show I think I've ever seen, and we're gonna get into that real quick. First match on the card was Buddy Murphy versus Mojo Rawley. I was a little surprised to see Mojo since he got promoted. We've seen some of the other promotions not show up in NXT anymore, so for Mojo to be there was a little bit of a surprise. I'm not a huge Mojo fan. I don't dislike him, but he's just not, he doesn't do it for me, but he does it for a lot of people. The crowd was very into him. He ain't hype chants directed at Buddy Murphy were loud, and they happened a few times. So Mojo is going to do very well on the main roster. Buddy Murphy did a really good job, but he's missing something. He needs to be repackaged because the talent is there. He's a great wrestler. He really did a great job playing to the crowd, playing to everybody that loved Mojo. Really played a great heel in this, but there's just something missing there, and he needs to get repackaged for that to come out. And I hope it works for him because he really deserves better than he's getting right now. I will say, Mojo, he didn't do his normal finish today, the hyperdrive or whatever it is. He did, if you remember Monty Brown, his pounce, he's been using that as kind of a signature move. He used it to set up for an elbow, but honestly, the way Murphy sold it, where he did a flip, looked like he got turned inside out, that would have been a great enough finish as it is, but he let Murphy get back up, and he hit him with an elbow in the corner, and that was his finish for this one. So we had I won't say debut because he's done a few of the house shows, but you haven't seen him on the NXT TV show yet. Riddick Moss had no entrance video, and his music, half of what we heard of it was literally the THX intro sound. You know what I'm talking about. The old THX sound you don't hear quite as often now that that's not the doesn't have the monopoly it used to have. So he came out, he cut a heel promo. It was very cliched, but he did a